Someone told me that I couldn't work in marketing because English isn't my first language. I carried that fear for years, but today I'm finally proving it wrong out loud. I was laying in bed and I was thinking about the many times I've started something and then I quit because I wasn't seeing results fast enough. But I also realized that we quit for another reason. We internalize other people's fears. I'm going to tell you the moment that planted doubt in me and the exercise that I do now when doubt creeps in. Going back, here's when that person said that to me. It was actually a former high school friend. That person lived in a different state, and I live in Massachusetts. We were both not going to college yet. We were sharing our dreams and aspiration, now living in America. She told me, hey, I would like to go to law school to this really great school in New York. I expressed to her that I had several things that I was considering. One of those things was working in marketing. Back in those days, magazines were like the it thing. Advertisement, everything happened in magazines. We didn't have the internet. I said to her, this was something that was very fascinating to me. I think I love marketing. That's something I would like to learn how to do. Her reaction and her comment to me at that time was, no, you're not going to be able to do that, Webley. Are you crazy? English is your second language. You're going to struggle a lot to be a good writer. People who are good writers, the language is their first language. I would forget about that if I was you. What she said was surprising to me, but even when it was surprising to me, I internalized it anyways. Here's the ripple effect of me internalizing what she said to me. I carried that fear for years. Anything that had to do with writing an essay in English, speaking, starting a podcast, when podcasts started being a thing, and even starting a YouTube channel, it was excruciating for me because deep down I was thinking, okay, I write I write English differently than I speak English. First of all, let me correct that person and say that English is my third language. It's not my second language. I said to myself for years, I write English differently than the way that I speak English. Forget about being a public speaker. Forget about showing up consistently on YouTube. Forget about starting a podcast. Until last year, and I decided to take a leap of faith. I am going to start a podcast. But YouTube was always in the back of my mind, so much so that I had started my YouTube channel in 2015. I started that channel in 2015, and a couple of years after here and there, I would try posting a video, but not really do anything consistent until this past December, where I discovered this lady on social media. She was talking about, I think the video was the 100 countries she would caution a Black woman to visit. I became interested. I started listening to more of her videos, and she announced that she was doing a YouTube masterclass. Why not? Let me sign up because she vibed with me. I really liked her vibe. I really like her presentation. And the thing that I loved the most was that I could feel through the screen of my phone, I could feel her genuineness. Let me see if I can learn how she's doing this, because I've been wanting to take the leap of faith on YouTube and I've never mustered the courage to do that. I signed up for the masterclass, and before I know it, I was committing to doing an 100-day video on YouTube. Here I am now on shooting this video, and it's already day 22, y'all. This was the turning point. I embarked on that journey with my only expectation was to show up for myself and to find my voice and to discover. It was more like a rediscovery because I also turned 50 last year. And I'm like, okay, I When I say YouTube was always on the back of my mind, it was always on the back of my mind. I remember the main reason why, even when I was on other social media platforms, I kept coming back to YouTube was because it was the only channel that I realized was very consistent in terms of the way that they were compensating people on the platform. And everybody, pretty much anyone that I had attended a masterclass on YouTube, that was the common denominator, that it was very consistent in that way. I also use it a lot because I've used YouTube to look up things, how to fix things on my car, many cars that I've had before, how to do tech stuff, any how to that comes to mind, I would go to YouTube. This was already a platform that I loved. Committing to showing up on that platform for 100-day consecutive, it was very scary for me, but I took the leap of faith anyways. Taking this leap of faith to prove that person wrong out loud, that person who told me that I couldn't do marketing or anything that had to do with public speaking because English isn't my first language, it made me realize 3 important things. I would call them 3 lessons that I carry with me. The first one, when people speak some words over us, we end up carrying their fears. So that wasn't my fear. That person projected her fear on me, and I carried it. I carried it even trying to prove to myself that I wasn't capable of doing something I was curious about and something that I am passionate about. Not all fear is yours. Lesson number 2 is doubt needs facts, not feelings. I started introducing my get the facts mindset to set things into perspective, because it's so easy to be stuck in your head, to keep thinking, I'm not able to do this, I cannot do it, or even if you're doing it like I'm doing it now, thinking sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was talking to my friend at the gym yesterday, Maya, and I told her sometimes I wonder if I'm just showing up to YouTube every day and I'm talking to myself like a crazy person. I have to remind myself when it's time to record the next day's video that doubt needs facts, not feelings. The most important lesson I learned in this process is that not every progress is loud, because even when it feels like no one is watching and no one is paying attention, the impressions, the views, and the new subscribers, they tell a different story. Speaking of different stories, I had to check the facts to dispel this doubt. That little voice. It's kind of like you got 2 people on your shoulder. The one on the left is like, well, no one is listening to you. You're showing up every day talking to yourself. And the other one is like, hold on, girl. What are the numbers saying? Why are you doing this? You practicing, right? Did you practice? Yes. Now, what are the numbers saying? I am going to tell you what the numbers are saying. I wasn't glued to the analytics because I wanted to focus more on practicing, on showing up, on being consistent. So now I'm at day 20. So this video is day 22. Yay, me. I said to myself, in the spirit of this topic, let me check the analytics and see what it says. So I did. And I wrote it down. In 21 days, I gained 15 new subscribers. If you are one of the subscribers watching now, welcome, thank you, and I appreciate you. The next thing I saw in the analytics, 98.9% viewers are people who've never heard of me before. They are brand new viewers. I was like, oh my goodness, out of billions of people around the world, I got 98% 98.9% of people who watch my videos, they are brand new people who's never heard from me before. That's a big plus. I have over 25,000 impressions, and the watch time compared to 28 days ago has gone up 1,000%. Maybe this is working, right? I'm going to leave you with this. If you're watching right now and English isn't your first language, and someone spoke some words over you and said that you're not able to learn something, you're not able to do something because English isn't your first language, I'm going to tell you right now, start practicing. Start practicing today, because this is their fears that they are projecting on you. Now, this is not your fear. Start practicing. You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is what I had for you today, guys. My name is Webley, and that was my day 22 of showing up consistently for my 100-day YouTube sprint. I hope this was very inspiring for you. And okay, I'm petty like that. To that person who told me that, yeah, English is not my second language. It's actually my third. And look at me now. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.